Okay, so welcome back to the Railroad Tycoon 3 fan-made scenarios. Again on Caspian. Beginning of a new part. So just looking at objectives. We've got until January 1911, which gives us 17 years. I do believe. We obviously need to make it to Tashkent, delivering clothing and paper to the ports, and goods and sugar to Tashkent. I do believe that I set up a train going from Tedzen, which actually has some paper of its own. Yeah, did I not set up a train? Yeah, Tedzen to Shikish. That's just an any old train. But I thought I actually set up a paper train. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Okay, so is there anywhere else with paper? No, there's only one load of paper on the entire map. And that's in Tedzen itself. Also, that medium station is big enough. So, does this paper mill need an upgrade? It's hard to say, but it might well do. Okay, that needs a dining car. Sorry, it's just it's a new day since I did the last parts of the recording, so even though all these parts will be uploaded at the same time, it's just obviously I need to kind of recap myself with the scenario. Are any of these logging camps actually making a profit? No, and I find that rather odd. There's actually no log. Well, there's a load of logs, but it's because it's only hauling. Actually, where? Well, then why is it not hauling logs? This is odd. For some reason there are no logs in Tedzen. I mean, not that we need any lumber or anything, but it is a bit odd, I've got to admit. I know why. It's because there's no demand for it. Because obviously the pulpwood here and the logs are both $0. And because there's no demand anywhere on the map for logs or pulpwood, apart from here where there's a paper mill obviously that we built, then there's a ever so slight demand. It's $2. And if you look at the entire map, there is actually a big warehouse that supplies cotton and pulpwood in Tashkent. Right. Now, we only have 21 miles of track. So, we can't really do anything at the moment in terms of track. We do also need net worth, but we only need 10 million for gold, so that's not really a problem at the moment. We do have a bit of a dividend as well. Bonds at 7%, economic status normal. Right, so I think let's just fast forward and wait for some money and wait for some track to come in. Khans of Bukhara and Samarkand districts are brothers. Both are refusing to allow access to your railroad. Russia claims permission of these districts, but without the Khan's sanction, the possession is worthless. Fortunately, every April during the festival of Navruz, both Khans liberally grant requests. This will be when General Annenkov will negotiate access for your railroad. You must wait until the festival of Navruz. Okay, so presumably in April, Bukhara and Samarkand are going to give us access. Or at least Annenkov is going to discuss with them, and then maybe they'll make a decision and by the end of the year. American 8-wheeler. The American-made 8-wheeler 440's top speed is 100 plus miles an hour on flat land. I'm not sure that's entirely true. I think it's about 100 miles an hour. But her ability to pull a full load up a steep hill is pitiful. She's average or above in fuel usage, acceleration and reliability, and costs out at $166 per engine, more like $166,000 per engine. For $350,000, the steam engine can be supplied to a port. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't know if we're going to use it. Yeah, so it's $166,000. If you compare it to the S3, it's more expensive to buy, but cheaper to maintain. It is faster, though it is woeful on hills. It's less reliable, but it's better on fuel economy and better on acceleration. So for terms of like long distance freight, we could actually use this, but it is woeful on hills. Saying that, steepest hills here are about 3%, of which the 8-wheeler is still sort of okay. I don't think we actually have any major hills. Do we? Not really. Apart from, like, here, but obviously it's going very slow anyway because it's going past, like, a service and maintenance area. So no, we don't actually have hills as such. That's a very profitable meat plant. So we could get Bukazi to Krasnovorsk. Yeah, that could well be an 8-wheeler then. Because that's basically flat. Just check. Yeah. So upgrade that to like an 8-wheeler. Okay, we don't need a dining car on that train, and that can also be an 8-wheeler. So Tedzen to Jikish. I do want a specific... Yeah, Bukazi. Where is Bukazi? Bukazi is way the hell up north. So Bukazi to Akabad would be very profitable. And Krasnovorsk. So we've got Bukazi to Krasnovorsk. And we've got Krasnovorsk to Akabad. Batyr to Krasnovorsk. That could even be a 8-wheeler as well. And that could be made an 8-wheeler as well. Obviously we don't want to upgrade like everything to an 8-wheeler, but just here and there. So do we not have Krasnovorsk to no, we do have Krasnovorsk to Akabad, but we don't have Bukazi to Akabad. That would be a very long way though. And I'm not even sure if that's really going to be profitable. I did some reading though, just about the Trans-Caspian Railroad in real life and this area in general. And this is obviously Iran, or Persia, and this is all what would have been the Russian Empire, as we know. This is Afghanistan, apparently. But this area that we're actually building in here, for the most part, is Turkmenistan. And the capital of modern Turkmenistan, at least, is Ashgabat, which is Akabad. So Akabad became Ashgabat. Probably mispronouncing it, but you can kind of see why Akabad, Ashgabat, they're the same sort of pronunciation. Samarkand, I'm not sure that's the capital of anywhere. I don't think it is. Bukhara is not capital of anywhere. I think Samarkand was like an ancient city, because it did say all this territory was like Alexander the Great, so I think Samarkand was a sort of major important city, possibly. And Tashkent is actually the capital of Uzbekistan. I knew it was a capital, I just wasn't sure which particular country it was a capital of. So this is Turkmenistan, and then we've got Uzbekistan. Somewhere around here, maybe off the map, would be like Tajikistan. Up north would be like Kazakhstan. This itself could well actually still be Turkmenistan. That might be Kazakhstan, I don't know. Could even be Russia. No, it's not. I don't think that's Russia, but somewhere up north you're going to have Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan, but the map itself is mainly Turkmenistan and Uzbekistan. All the modern countries of, because obviously this is all Russia, as I said. Iran and Afghanistan. And Afghanistan is, as we say, we can never get access to. So it's a completely pointless part of the map. It's just a map area that there's no cities, no industry, and you can never build there, pretty much. So just ignore it. Anyway, access granted. At the Festival of Navruz, General Annenkov was able to negotiate open access for your railroad across districts of Bukhara and Samarkand. For this favour, the Khans were promised 300 camels and a private passenger coach. How much is that going to cost? Or is that just sort of a joke? Khans smile in favour of access. Bukhara and Samarkand districts allow railroad access. Trans-Caspian Railroad plans to build a bridge across the Amu Darya River. Yes we do, because obviously we want to build to Bukhara. And ideally, we want to connect to Bashir and Khalif. Though Khalif itself doesn't really have a lot going for it. Bashir has some stuff. But yeah, that's given us access to Bukhara and Samarkand districts, and now all we need is just Sir Daria and Amu Darya, and then we're done. But mainly, obviously, we need Sir Daria, which might become available once we get to this river, which seemingly doesn't have a name. I think Sir Daria River, which might actually well be this river. Another name for that one I was reading is the Oxus, and that's kind of where about Alexander the Great sort of stopped his empire in terms of expanding east and northeast into what is now like modern Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, maybe in Uzbekistan as well, because obviously that's Tashkent. So I don't know if he ever actually conquered Tashkent or not. I'd need to look at a map and see. That's kind of irrelevant. What is this? This is Tedzen Jikish holding a load of produce. So how much paper is there in Tedzen? There's 2.2 loads, so what we're going to do is set up a Tedzen Jikish line. And it's going to be any freight on the way here. Actually, no, let's go custom consist. Let's go maximum of 3 loads of paper, and then just like any old freight. Minimum of 2 loads. And then on the way back, it can just be anything. Yes, and then that's hauling some paper. Actually, I'm going to make that not just freight. I'm going to make that any cargo, because it seems like we might get some passengers, possibly. So, yeah, and let's put a dining car on it as well. And then I don't know what it's going to haul on the way back to Tedzen. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone wants to go to Tedzen from Jikish itself, so that can just be any cargo with no dining car. Right, and then I'm actually going to put this on high priority. And that way we start bringing the paper in. We do need 100 loads, so we do kind of need to get a move on. But I think I'm going to want to upgrade this. And we are out of money now. And we only have 46 miles of track as well, which is a bit of a nuisance. Ah, there we go. So that is all our money, but we now have 146 miles of track. Somehow... yeah, they've reduced the dividend. That bridge is heckin' expensive. And we also don't have enough track. Right, so that, including the station, is going to be about $1 million. Ouch. This Tedzen Jikish line apparently needs more water. It does have stations. Obviously it doesn't have enough. I'm just wondering where to put one. What I could do is put another one here, and then another one here, and maybe... yeah, I was going to say get rid of that one, but yeah. Sandstorm. Winds across the Karakum Desert are blowing sand in all directions. Track maintenance crews cannot keep up with the shifting sands. Train speeds are slow to a crawl until the track can be cleared. Can you not? Whose idea was it to build a railway across the entire fucking desert? So yeah, we're basically limited to about... God knows. Alexander III dead. Kidney disease claims Tsar. Son Nicholas II named as Russia's new emperor. Because I'm sure he's going to be a great Tsar. Not like he's going to die in about 25 years or something. Oh no. Not like he's going to start World War I or anything. First load of paper arrives. Excellent. Trans-Caspian Railroad delivers first load of paper to a port city. Right, so I think we can get to Bukhara now. Not really much point going to Bashir just yet. So Bukhara has some stuff. We'll figure out exactly what that is when we build the station there. Really? We only just have enough track? Okay. Big station in Bukhara. Okay. Lot of livestock. Because... excuse me. Because there's a cattle ranch, which is massively profitable. Because obviously there's just a meat plant right next door. And then all this meat can be shipped to... Wow. Merv... Zarzu... Tedzen. Oh, I did look actually. I think this is called something like Tarju or Charju in real life. Or, I say real life, like modern day. I think this is still Turkmenistan, but it's called like Charju in modern day. So Akabad and Merv, people want to go to Bukhara, so we could actually just set up a train directly to Merv. And that will be profitable. So we are going to need to build like maintenance and service along the way, because actually I didn't build anything there. And did I not build a train? Wow, okay, I never actually built a train coming to or from Jarju. That's a bit embarrassing. Looks like it might be most profitable to build it directly to Tedson, although Merv itself could be profitable. People want to go from Merv. Yeah, so maybe just Merv to Zarju, and then that doesn't interfere with like the paper or anything. So start in Zarju. Access to Sirdaria. Free access has been granted to the Balkan of Sirdaria, a long-time ally with Russia. Tashkent is within reach. Tashkent also has cotton and pulpwood, which need mills. Oh, it has pulpwood, does it? Oh yeah, of course it does. Yeah, because that's what the... yes, of course. So the warehouse... Yeah, so basically, if we built a paper mill and a textile mill in Tashkent, then they'll be profitable, and we can haul that to like the ports and stuff, and then that'll be really, really good. Anyway, we're going to need maintenance and service along this way, and then put a maintenance here as well. Do need a bit more cash, and then Bukhara to Sarju, I think it was. No, actually it was Merv, wasn't it? Yes. And then build maintenance or service even. Right. So the economy is still normal. We don't have any track at all. But the next stop is definitely... Well, just keep building along like this. Samarkand actually has a textile mill, that's quite nice. Is it profitable? No. But there is cotton. Which we could even haul from Tashkent rather than building a mill itself. Not really much point connecting to Nurata. We're probably better off just going this way. Though there is some fairly nasty terrain and possibly some hills coming out of Samarkand. Track reward. The Tsar has sent word that he is so pleased that Trans-Caspian Railroad has crossed the Amudarja River that he has instructed 50 more track per year to be supplied to your railroad. He has also hinted that he may pay a personal visit once the rails reach Tashkent. Okay. So, how are we actually doing for profit? Because I noticed that we're on minus 200,000. Okay, so we made 2.2 million last year, so profit seems fine. There is no dividend at the moment. And we can't afford any dividend either, so... I don't really want to take out bonds. Suspension bridges now become available. We're not going to need those. Unless for whatever reason we decide to build a big massive suspension bridge across here. Or like across here, which we're not going to do. Huh. Can I not... That sort of works. That leaves us with 83 track. That leaves us with about the same amount, so why not just do that? Right. Bit of a bend there, but that is a lot flatter. Maximum gradient like 2%. And that gets us to Kermeen, and then we don't have enough track to get to Samarkand. So there's no point building track here. So Kermeen does kind of need a big station. Because it's sort of spread out. What even is that? Oh, it's a house. A tiny, tiny house. Okay. Let's just build a big station. I suppose it allows room for growth as well. And then just a very small train, probably just a duke, between Bukhara and Kermeen. Like so. Are going to need maintenance and service, and I might even put a dining car on this train. Yeah. So that should be alright. We have 23 miles of track. Let's put the dividend back up. Buy 100 pieces of track. So when some money comes in, we can get to Samarkand. Like so. And a medium station actually fits perfectly in Samarkand, so that's nice. A lot of passengers in Samarkand actually, but no one wants to go there apart from Bukhara. It actually is the most profitable to haul to Ted-Zen, which I find interesting. There's actually not really a lot in Samarkand apart from just some passengers. So we could either go to Ted-Zen or Bukhara. So let's actually do both, why not? So first of all we'll do that. And then to Ted-Zen. There we go. And we're going to need maintenance, service. And we still have 46 miles of track available, but that's not really enough to do anything. How is this paper mill doing? Lovely. Still a shitload of pulpwood around, so why not build another paper mill? And then we actually do need to sort of move up over here. I know obviously we need to get to Tashkent, but if we can build up here, we can take advantage of even more pulpwood. And I don't even know if I have no idea how much track that's going to use up. I don't want to build. I want to build along the sort of along here where it's sort of gradual slope. We're probably going to need to use like the S3. Although saying that, actually the gradient isn't too bad. We are out of track, but the gradient isn't too bad, so that'll be quite nice. So we can do that next year. Obviously, we still want to get to Tashkent. Somewhat pleased with us. Economic status, normal, salary 40,000. We've hauled 6 paper so far. Obviously we still need clothing. We don't have a lot of time. So we do need to push to Tashkent, so it might actually be worthwhile just ignoring that and pushing towards our main objective, which is obviously Tashkent. We've got 236 miles of track. Where did that come from? Because I know we get the extra 50 miles from Tsar Nicholas, which is actually really nice. And then, yes, I forgot we pay out like a lot of money for extra track from. I can't even remember what I paid for, but in the previous parts we obviously paid a lot of money for extra track. Now, is there any point connecting to Kokhan? Not really. Let's just push. And hopefully we've got enough money and track to get to Zenas. Okay, we have enough track, we don't have enough money, so can we fast forward a bit? Need about 600,000. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna need more than that. Let's go back a bit. Oh, they've reduced the dividend, that's okay. Right, we still have 90 miles of track. Can I get to Tashkent? Yeah! I can. Excellent. The gradient is flat, so that's good. Right, let's build... Actually, let's just build it a bit more sort of straight. Right. And then I'm just wondering if we actually connect to, like, Zimkent or anywhere like that. It's just a bit straighter. Right, big station in Tashkent. Trans-Caspian Rail completed. Trans-Caspian Railroad lays rail into Tashkent. First steam engine expected soon. Yeah. Just about that. We've not actually finished yet. So, shitload of cotton and pulpwood. Samarkand actually has a textile mill, but no clothes. We want to get a train from Tashkent to Samarkand, or we build our own mills in Tashkent. But then the problem is, of course, we actually have to haul it all the way from Tashkent to, like, Zhikish. Or we haul it to Krasnovodsk, which is actually a longer route. And do these... They do demand clothes and paper, so that's okay. We could haul it to there. Well, it would have to go to here. And then it can either go to here or here, so it's about the same distance, I think. Right. Okay, clothes. Right, first things first, let's get a... It was Samarkand, wasn't it? Yeah, Samarkand. Tashkent train. So it's hauling meat, cotton, and mail. Right, that's actually all the cotton that's currently in Tashkent. With all this pulpwood, though, we could haul it all the way to Tedzen, or we could just build a big paper mill here of our own. If I take out 1 million in bonds, and just build a big paper mill here. Ooh! We can actually buy 200 pieces of track now for 500,000. Right, So we don't really need track, but let's just do it anyway. Oh, okay. Now that the rail has reached Tashkent, monthly 50,000 subsidy from St. Petersburg will be replaced by 25 more track every 3 months. Track sales will increase to 200 track. Yeah, I just noticed that. Your company is awarded 500 track plus $500,000. You can accept the $500,000 award into your personal bank account or into your company account. The company. Military supplies. The Imperial Russian Army needs supplies of ammo and weapons. Haul at least 5 loads of ammunition and weapons to any military depot or barracks per year and receive 250,000 in payment, company cash, plus 50,000 personal cash. Haul at least 10 loads a year for $500,000 company cash and 100,000 personal cash, or 15 for 750 company cash 150. Right, so haul ammo and weapons to the to any military depot or barracks. Oh, okay. So basically just haul ammo and weapons anywhere. Whoops. Ammo and weapons anywhere. Right. Okay, so basically now we've got about 14-15 years. Is there a penalty for hauling, like, not even 5? It doesn't sound like it. But obviously, we want to start hauling ammo and weapons. Because we need as much company cash as possible, and personal cash. Yeah, so this is sort of the tough bit now. We've essentially done the easy bit, which is actually just building to Tashkent. The hard bit is actually hauling everything. It sounds weird, but it's kind of true. How far is Tashkent to Tedzen? Yeah, it's a bloody long way. That's a slight issue. Right, there's not really any paper in Tedzen. In terms of clothes, there is Samarkand, but then obviously we also want to get up to, like, here. In, like, Julek. But the clothes themselves obviously want to go all the way to the ports. So, let's actually make this a high priority train. Samarkand to Tedzen. No, why are you hauling paper to Samarkand? No! That's not what I want. Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Right, go back to Tedzen. Okay, I'm going to need to rethink this. Unless I just get rid of the train entirely. Right, so is there now a load of paper in Tedzen? Yes, there is. Okay, so let's get Tedzen to Jikish, and let's just make this a specific paper train. And then you can haul anything back on the way. Now, that's good. Right. So, this train's hauling meat and cotton. That's good. Right, so let's actually make... That's okay. So now that's just going to take produce, passengers, grain and mail. That's fine. Right. Okay, how are we actually doing for traffic? That's fine. Right. I think we need to build up here. Or... Is there any cotton in Kiva? Yes! Okay, so we could even connect to Kiva. Or we just keep heading north and connect up to Julek. That's going to be more expensive. Let's do this first. We've also got a lot of track, which is obviously very useful. That's not really what I want. How steep is that? Okay, that's steep. Right. That's good. That's what I had earlier, and that's what I want. Ooh. And then a large station here should cover everything. It does. And there's actually another one there. That's kind of annoying. But there's obviously no way to get all those. Right. Okay, that's good. And then haul... I'm going to need another train, but then it's going to be very similar to our designated pulpwood train. Right. So it's going to be Tedzen Depot to Tedzen, hauling any pulpwood with a caboose, and then nothing on the way back with a caboose. And that's going to be high priority as well. Oh, I did make a paper train. Oh wait, no, is that the one that I had originally? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, how are we doing for weapons? Right, so we're hauling weapons, we're not hauling ammo. There's also a shitload of weapons here, so let's actually make that a high priority. Get rid of this thing and make that an 8-wheeler as well. Where is ammo? So ammo is in Krasnovodsk. There's actually also ammo in Bukazi itself. And it is profitable to haul. So let's go Bukazi to Krasnovodsk, any freight, and then you can haul whatever on the way back. So that's hauling steel, cheese, and no ammo. Right, okay, that's not really what I wanted. But let's get another one, exactly the same, it's hauling goods, god damn it. It's because it's not profitable. Right, let's get a final one, going to, not Tedzen, Akabad, and haul anything on the way back. Ah, there you go, that's hauling ammunition now. Hint 1. Improve or build routes to haul clothing and paper to the ports. Yeah. Set up trains at the ports to haul goods and sugar to Tashkent. Okay. Haul ammo and weapons from or to cities to military depots. Yeah, so basically that's kind of what I already knew. And kind of what I'm trying to do already. Let's actually just bump up the dividend a bit more. Because that needs to be, is it 10 million? Yeah, 10 million. Right, so this is going to be bloody tough. We're going to need as much ammo and weapons as we can to bump up company cash to improve the railroad. We're probably not going to need that much track though. Did I build... I did not build... Oh, did I not build a train? No, I did. Okay. Right. There's no more pulpwood there. This may need an upgrade. It's possible. This might actually need to be double tracked, however. Just around here. Okay, so we've hauled 10 weapons so far. That ammunition's not going to make it by year's end, but... Oh, actually, there's a train that's just run out of water. Annenkov's decoration. For his brilliant performance and dedication in the completion of the Trans-Caspian Railroad, General Annenkov was awarded the Imperial Diamond Star, the highest honour from a Tsar, the Order of St. George, the highest military award, and the Commander Cross for meritorious service. In addition, a life-size bust of the general was displayed as a monument to Russia's worthy son in the Palace Square of St. Petersburg. Okay. This train going to Tashkent, Samarkand needs water. Yeah, because I didn't build... still haven't actually built a station here. So let's build maintenance and service. And service here, here. Kind of want a maintenance here. And let's build a station in... Is there actually anything here? I mean, not really, but let's just build a medium station. Yeah, there's not really anything here. But I guess we could get a train. Like, ooh, that's actually some clothes. Nobody wants to go to Zenas. We can just get a small train. Maybe just like a... yeah, just a Duke. From Zenas to Samarkand. Hopefully it doesn't hold clothes or anything. Okay, there's actually no clothes here. Could buy this textile mill. Is that train hauling clothes? God damn it, it's hauling clothes from Bukhara. Okay, or to Bukhara. So are there clothes in Bukhara? This isn't nice. Right, how much cotton is there? Not a lot. Where is cotton? There's actually not really a lot of cotton. This is why I think I need to get to Julek. So let's just keep building north. Annoyingly, to get to the ports is going to take a bloody long time. Are these cotton farms? I think these are cotton farms, you know. That's quite nice. So we want the cotton farm. Yeah, right. And then let's get a small Duke from Jim-Kent to Tashkent. That's hauling some cotton. Right. That's going to need maintenance and service. Suspended the dividend, that's fine. Oh, actually we're going to need more maintenance and service here as well. Ah, fuck off! Why has it just built it on like a massive hill? That's such bullshit. Right, we've got a lot of money. And a lot of tracks, so let's work on up. Sauran doesn't seem to have a lot. But we want to get to Julek. That's a definite. Yeah, so this is the hard bit, is obviously we need the company to be profitable, which it is. We need 10 million net worth, which we're going to do, but we need goods and sugar to Tashkent. And where are goods and sugar? So sugar is coming from Krasnovodsk. Actually, there's a shitload of sugar. Right, so Krasnovodsk, Saikule, Batir, Direm, Zhikish, Perawal, just all over the place. Right, so let's set up a Krasnovodsk to Tashkent train. It's going to be... no, it's not. It's not going to be a custom consist. Sugar. And then on the way back, that can just be anything. And then let's make that high priority. And let's do another one for Zhikish. Sugar only. There's actually... I think this is going to... no, not Tashkent. Fuck. Right. Okay, there's only 2.7 loads, but it's still going to be profitable, so why not we make that... maybe like... oh, fuck. Custom consist. 3 loads, and then just any old cargo. And make it at least haul 3 loads. Yes. Waiting for track to clear. Radical lawyer exiled to Siberia. Senior leader in the Russian Social Democratic Labour Party arrested for sedition. Vladimir Lenin vows to return. You think he's going to succeed in about 20 years or something? Maybe. Only time will tell. Right, where else is sugar? How much sugar do we need to Tashkent? For gold, so we need 75 sugars. That doesn't seem too difficult, though, because, I mean, there is actually a fair amount of sugar on the map. I'm going to... oh, wait, no, we can't upgrade that. There's quite a bit of paper. So, Tashkent to Zhikish, custom consist, paper, 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 any cargo, with a caboose, and then just anything on the way back. There's no clothes, is there? No. No. No, not maximum 7. Fuck. Maximum, or minimum 3, I should say. So paper, troops, corn. That's fine. We did not build a station in Julek yet, but we can do just now. So Julek has clothes, which we want to haul to ports, and it has a lot of clothes, also has a lot of cotton. Ouch, 3.6 million. So we actually want another textile mill in Julek. But since that's just going to be a clothes train to ports, Julek to... Let's go to Krasnovosk. I don't know which is quicker, but let's just actually go to Zhikish. That's going to be clothes on the way there, and then just anything on the way back. It is going to take eternity to arrive. Right, how much track do we want to purchase? Let's just buy 2... I don't know if we need track. But let's just buy 200 pieces anyway, because it's better to have it and not need it. 680 pieces of track. We can always, like, double up certain sections, if needs be. Right, so we still need goods to Tashkent. That's another thing. And obviously we need more sugar. Kazat actually has a shitload of sugar. Where's Kazat? There. Okay. So we could even actually build like through here, but I think that's probably going to need to be a tunnel in that case. Dividend is 0. That's probably okay because we are in economic prosperity. We are making like a lot of money. Right, yeah. So Kazat to Tashkent. That's just going to be any sugar, and then Tashkent anything on the way back. Okay, and let's make that high priority. What is this? That is high priority. That's high priority. That's not high priority. But we do probably need a dining car on that train. Right, and we're going to need maintenance and service. So, maintenance in the middle, service here, and service here. Any more in terms of clothes? Yeah, maybe in Perovsky. So let's connect over to there, if possible. Don't have enough money, but if we fast forward... Tashkent Cannonball has arrived at Tashkent, okay? Yeah, this is kind of why we need like a shitload of track, because we are going to need to like double up and stuff, and as I say many times, it's better to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it. So there are clothes here. So clothes to ports. Yeah. Goods and sugar to Tashkent. I don't think we're going to do this, but I'm damn well going to try. No, not like that. Like that. Yeah. And I'm actually just going to save the game and create a new video part here. Trans-Caspian Expert Let's Play. Yeah, save. Right, so yeah. End of this video part, new video part coming up.